Ever wondered what it would be like to think like a monk? Well, Shetty, the author of the book Think Like a Monk, offers us a glimpse into that world. Shetty, a former monk turned motivational speaker, presents a compelling narrative of his journey from the quiet corridors of a monastery to the bustling stages of international conferences. Think Like a Monk is not just a memoir, but a guide to achieving peace and purpose in life. By adopting a monk-like mindset, Shetty suggests we can all find tranquility amidst the chaos of our daily lives. The book explores the virtues of simplicity, mindfulness, and detachment, which are the cornerstones of a monk's life. Shetty's philosophy is not about renouncing the world, but rather understanding and transforming our relationship with it. Now let's dive into the wisdom Shetty shares in this inspiring book. Who are you really? Shetty starts by digging into our identities. We navigate through a labyrinth of societal expectations, norms, and pressures, shaping our identities around what we believe we should be. But is this our true self? According to Jay, it's not. The first chapter of Think Like a Monk grapples with this very concept, distinguishing between the real self and the self shaped by external influences. Jay emphasizes that our real identity is not the mask we wear to fit into society, but our most authentic selves, untouched and uninfluenced by external noise. He urges us to peel back the layers of external expectations and societal norms to reveal our true identities within. It's about unlearning the conditioning of the world and reconnecting with our innate wisdom, authenticity, and inner peace. Remember, it's a journey, not a destination. And this journey of self-discovery, of finding your true identity, is the first step towards thinking like a monk. Next, Shetty tackles a giant: negativity. Negativity, much like a persistent weed, can overgrow and choke the beauty of life. But what is negativity? Shetty simplifies it in his book, Think Like a Monk. He defines negativity as the accumulation of harmful thoughts and feelings that can drastically affect our mental and emotional well-being. Shetty emphasizes that negativity, whether it's self-doubt, fear, or jealousy, has a profound impact on our lives. It's like a dark cloud that shrouds our ability to see the good around us, and more importantly, the good within us. It's a chain that holds us back, preventing us from achieving our true potential. But as grim as it sounds, there's a silver lining. Shetty assures us that negativity is not a life sentence. It's a barrier that we can overcome. And he guides us on this journey of transformation with some potent techniques. The first technique he shares is the power of awareness. We often feed negativity by ignoring it. Instead, Shetty encourages us to acknowledge these negative feelings and thoughts, to face them head-on. He believes that the first step towards overcoming negativity is recognizing its presence. The second technique is to practice detachment. Shetty explains that our thoughts and feelings are not who we are. We are the observer, separate from our thoughts and emotions. By understanding this, we can detach ourselves from negative thoughts and feelings, reducing their power over us. Lastly, Shetty emphasizes the importance of positive affirmations. He suggests replacing negative thoughts with positive ones. This rewires our brain to focus on positivity, reducing the space for negativity to breed. So, look at negativity as an opportunity to grow, to learn, and to transform. Because, as Shetty says, negativity can only affect you when you're on the same frequency. Vibrate higher. Overcoming negativity is crucial to achieve peace and clarity. Fear, it's a powerful force, but what if you could harness it? This is the intriguing idea that Shetty introduces in the third chapter of his enlightening book, Think Like a Monk. The chapter delves deep into the concept of fear, a universal emotion that we all grapple with. However, Shetty's perspective on fear is quite unique and refreshing. He doesn't advocate for the complete eradication of fear. Instead, he suggests we learn to understand it and then transform it into a driving force towards success. Shetty posits that our fears often stem from our past experiences. We might fear rejection because we've faced it before, or we might fear failure because we've tasted its bitterness in the past. These experiences can leave deep-rooted scars, shaping our fears and anxieties. But Shetty encourages us to confront these fears, to delve into their roots and to understand them. Why? Because understanding is the first step towards transformation. Now you might be wondering, how can fear, something so inherently negative, be transformed into a positive driving force? Shetty believes that when we understand our fears, we can use them as a ladder to climb towards our goals. For instance, if you fear failure, instead of allowing it to paralyze you, use it as a motivator to work harder and smarter. If you fear rejection, let it fuel your quest for self-improvement and personal growth. Shetty emphasizes that fear, when harnessed correctly, can be a powerful motivator. It can push us out of our comfort zones, propel us towards growth, and drive us to achieve beyond our expectations. But to harness fear, we must first confront it, understand it, and then use it as a tool for our advantage. In essence, Shetty's approach to fear is not about evasion or elimination, but about transformation and utilization. He encourages us to view fear not as an insurmountable obstacle, but as a stepping stone towards success. So remember, fear is not a barrier, but a stepping stone to success if used correctly. What's your purpose in life? Jay Shetty urges us to find it. When we talk about purpose, we are not merely discussing career paths or job titles. No, we're delving into something much deeper, something that resonates with the core of who we are as individuals. In his book, Think Like a Monk, Jay Shetty takes us on a journey to discover this very purpose. In the 4th chapter, aptly titled Purpose, Shetty emphasizes the importance of aligning one's passion with their profession. Now, that's something we've all heard before, right? But how many of us actually take that advice to heart? Well, according to Shetty, it's high time we did. He believes that when we find a vocation that we're truly passionate about, it becomes more than just a job. It transforms into a purpose, a calling. It's that sweet spot where what you love to do and what you're good at come together. It's about finding that unique thing that makes you, you. But how do we find this purpose? Shetty offers insights into this as well. He encourages us to question, to reflect, and to dig deep within ourselves. He prompts us to ask those hard-hitting questions. What are we truly passionate about? What are our strengths? What are our values? What impact do we want to make in the world? However, finding our purpose is just the first step. Pursuing it is another beast entirely. Shetty acknowledges this, but he also reassures us that it's a journey worth embarking upon. He guides us through the process, offering strategies and techniques to overcome the hurdles that might come our way. He talks about resilience, persistence, and the power of a positive mindset. In essence, Shetty is telling us that our purpose is not a destination, but a journey. It's not about the end goal, but the process. It's not about reaching a particular point, but about the path we tread to get there. Finding your purpose is like finding your compass. It guides you in the right direction. Finally, we come to the crux of the matter, living the monk way. It's not about donning an ochre robe or shaving your head. It's about embracing a mindset, a way of life that brings harmony and peace. Let's do a quick recap. We've journeyed through the landscape of monk-like thinking, examining identity, negativity, fear, and purpose. We've learned that our true identity is not defined by external factors, but by our inner values and beliefs. We've seen how negativity can cloud our vision, but can be overcome by cultivating a positive mindset. We've also touched upon fear, understanding it as an illusion that holds us back from realizing our full potential, and we've explored purpose, the driving force that gives meaning to our lives. Each element, in its own way, contributes to the monk-like mindset, a mindset that seeks inner peace over external validation, self-awareness over self-doubt, and purpose over aimlessness. In today's fast-paced world, where we're constantly bombarded with information and expectations, adopting the monk way can serve as a sanctuary. It encourages us to slow down, to reflect, to disconnect from the noise, and connect with ourselves. It teaches us to view life not as a race to the finish line, but as a journey to be savored and cherished. Think of it as a compass, guiding us through the labyrinth of life. It helps us navigate through the storms, leading us not necessarily to a destination, but to a state of being, a state of inner peace and contentment. Adopting the monk way doesn't mean you have to renounce the world. It means you learn to live in the world, fully and completely, but not be consumed by it. It means finding happiness not in possessions, but in relationships, in experiences, in the simplicity of being. In the end, thinking like a monk is about finding peace, purpose, and clarity amidst the chaos of life.